I'm Carla Tangilan, Section M25, and this subject is Criminal Procedure and Court Testimony. Question number 1. What is resolution? A resolution is a written motion adopted by a deliberative body. The substance of the resolution can be anything that can normally be proposed as a motion. Question number 2. Who issued the resolution? What is the nature of the proceeding before it? The nature of proceedings before the investigating prosecutor is not for the full and exhaustive display of the evidence of the parties. Uh, it is only for the presentation of such evidence that would establish a well-founded belief that a crime has been committed and the respondent is probably guilty thereof. Question number 3. What is information? Information is an accusation in writing charging a person with an offense subscribed by the prosecutor and filed with the court. Question number 4. What are the requisites of valid information? It is writing charging a person with an offense subscribed by the prosecutor and charged and um, and filed with the court. Next is number 5. What are the process after making resolution and information? After the information have been approved, the provincial or city prosecutor or chief state prosecutor or the ombudsman or his deputy that shall be filed with the proper court. Next is the office of the clerk of court, uh, where the case is filed, will then docket the same and assign a case number to it. Next is it will then schedule all the cases uh, all the cases are received by it for raffle uh, to determine which brand of the case will be assigned. Next is after the raffle uh, of the court, the specific branch of the court uh, where will it be assigned will now determine. The office of the clerk of court will forward the entire records of the case to said court. Next is in case there is only a single sala court in the locality where the information was filed, the clerk will just assign a case number and the same will automatically assign to it. Next is uh, after the receipt, all uh, the entire records, um, the entire records after the receipt, all the entire records of the case, um, the court uh, the court will now determine the property of issuing a warrant of arrest. Next is uh, issuing a warrant of arrest against the accused. Next is however, if the information does not specify the posting of bail or bail is not required by the court, the court will not issue a warrant of arrest. Um, uh, uh, the court